to raise fund for that. So we have several events. So of course there was a Christmas market sale to raise some money, and now we're thinking about doing a marathon. So it would
Nice.
bridge two of my passions, sport and volunteering. So hopefully will go well. And yes, so movie screening to raise some funds too, and then yeah, we have several dates, so it's a teamwork for sure. So I hope it will teach us also to be to work together and see where it goes. Maybe we'll break down we'll break the record of of the fundraising. So
Right, right. And just as you're talking about things, being back home, doing those things, just getting back to the culture, outside of the cultural norms and things that you took to Miami and going back and uniting with your friends, for those listening, what are some of the traditions, some of the big maybe days? Certain places have different parades or different days, different foods. Like, let's just dive into the culture a little bit. So for someone who's watching this that may want to go visit Belgium, they kind of have an idea of what to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. So wow, now I need to think about it.
So many.
What could I say? Well, the Brussels, it's definitely a very interesting place because since there are all the institutions, you have a lot of demonstrations, for a lot of different causes. So that it's you can have a climate march. Defend LGBT rights. It's really it's when they say that there is this EU bubble, sure it is a bubble, but given that it's really international, you have every week some kind of demonstration that it's really interesting. And then in Europe, yeah, we have all those Christmas celebration, Easter. And all of that. So if I should pick one for Belgium, I mean, actually, I would say that Belgium is nice to visit, especially during the spring and summer, because they have a lot of outdoor festivals. They have a lot of parks, so it's also nice.
What's your favorite festival?
Um,
It's still like a lot.
because I went, I don't remember the names.
But you're just there. That's good. Okay. Got it.
I have a very bad memory. I need to work on that.
Now, what about favorite food? Favorite food that you love in Belgium?
In Belgium, some might say French fries, and the national sport is to drink beer. I have to say that I don't like beer, neither French fries. But fun fact that there is actually also a petition or some people complaining that the French fries are called French fries.
All right,
So
right.
I'll let you elaborate.
It's always a debate, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they have those, and they also have moule frites, which
Yeah.
actually you know in English, I think it's mussels, mussels and French fries.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. And just going back to the differences between American culture and other places, always interesting. What was your dating experience like in Miami compared to over in Europe?
My dating experience.
Yeah, and you lived in New York as well too. So just America, not
Yes.
even just Miami, but just in America.
Yes, I think actually that the whole concept about dating is really it's really American. So there is this French movie. I won't quote the joke, but it's will I remember the title? Yes, it's called La Vérité si je mens, where they actually talk about dating, and it's funny. They do a joke, but until now I don't know if it's true or not. But anyway, yeah, it was very different for sure. But I think again, I think it depends from people to people. I know that myself, I try to be me in every circumstances. So it might be personally, with friends, family, at the workplace, and of course also with like kind of love relationship. Though I might say that in Miami, when they make this joke where it's kind of impossible to find a serious relationship, I agree. It's I guess it's very
It's a fast life.
Yes,
Yeah.
and people coming here. Most of them are come to vacation. Others live here, but it's sometimes Miami is a city of transition. So
Mm-hmm.
they're coming from somewhere and they're going somewhere. So personally, professionally. So it's I let's say that I tried, but
Yeah.
I guess yeah, I guess it was a difficult place to build really like to build bonds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say, because sometimes a relationship might not be also the answer, because it was also a period for me where I had um, kind of a deadline.
Yeah.
I knew it was 2 years, so
Right.
maybe your approach to people is different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, I try just to be me and to be real all the time.
Right.
So sometimes people might be scared about that, or think, okay, she's on a visa.
Yeah. Sure.
It's 2 years, so what about after? And COVID also proved that it was like long distance relationship. It's it's even harder with those specific
Yeah.
um, difficulties coming along the way.
Yeah. So would you say in Europe is dating more like more serious, more intentional?
I would say that Miami is very specific.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, then again, I think it depends of the places you are.
True.
I lived in Paris, in Berlin, in Brussels, so it's kind of the capitals, so with a lot of international people, also a lot of people coming and going. So it's I think it's just different, and then again the way also of approaching. I think in France for sure there is more seductions and more sensuality to it. In Italy, for the part that I have known, it's yes, to some extent it can be more serious. But again, the interaction with for relationships, or I mean in the dating sphere, sorry, are very they can be super funny, and it's really different. Germans, I would say that it's you never know when they're you might be in a date and not even notice. So it's which is triggering, but yeah, it really depends on the place. And Brussels is so international that you get everything, and that for those who don't know, there is this place called Plax,
Mm-hmm.
Place de Luxembourg, where